Morning, guys. Hope all of you had a good weekend. Twenty seconds to go. All right, guys. Let's focus on what we have here now. Jet blue is about to drop. Watching jet blue. Jet blue coming down hard. Jet blue coming down hard. Watching NCLH, 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 NCLH. This guys has they all have short sell restriction. They all have short sell restriction. It's would have been a great thing to get in pre-market, to get in the first flush, meaning in the pre-market hours for the first flush. That would have been a great thing. This thing has a short sale restriction again. 1093 high. Watching that 1 minute candle right here, low 1050. Low 1050. If you guys can let me know if the audio is good, I appreciate that. If the audio is good, I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Apologize for a second. I was checking in my son. I see it, Matt. I'll see it. I see it. I see it. Next level down. 844. 844. Okay, watching NCLH, pen, aim running higher, aim. Watch out for aim running higher. What's JetBlue? JetBlue, a decent range, deal rate. I'm watching NCLH right now. First flush worked out very well. High of 11. $10,000 share buy at 1086. 10,000 share buy at 1086. Check out FRO. 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 CYDI. CYDY. Let's keep it there. Back burner. Alright, so we have a decent formation on NCLH. I'm sorry. INO coming down, NCLH, AIM running higher. I have no idea why. Let's take a look at the news there. AIM. I don't see no news out today. I don't see no news out today. pen, short sell restriction 2, pen, short sell restriction 747, 747. All right, let's see here. Watching pen. Can see the low $10.31 about to go, and I am not in yet. NCLH keeps on rolling down. $10.31. Next leg down, low 10.05. I think the market is about to roll over though. The market is about to roll over. $10.18. Pen moving down. Pen. Pen holding. I mean NCLH. NCLH hold it. NCLH. NCLH hold it. JetBlue going down. JetBlue still going down. Spider rolling over. NCLH hold it on the way down. Watching for a little bounce on pen. The low of $10.10. $10.08. We got open 907. No, close 980 and 10.08. Draw line here 10.08. Watching those levels at 10.08, under 10.08, 10.05. Got a hit on the 10. Look for a little bounce to try to get an entry on this thing. Okay, just hit the 10. Okay, there's a lot of buying. $10, 27,000 shares, 10,000 shares. It's a couple of levels right there. Let me give it a minute. I was putting in that order right there. Let me take a picture here. Oh no, it got absorbed. They got absorbed already. There's a lot of selling now. There's no buyers, no strong buyers right there. was a lot of buying. At 10, they got absorbed. I think we're gonna run down here. Pen. I think we're gonna run down here. Any question done for today? So INO have waiver tomorrow for the money to arrive. That's great. Ricky, I hope you had a great green day. Looking at AIM running up, AIM running up, AIM running up. I was setting an order at $10 on Pen, but the volume that I saw there wasn't the greatest. OXY moving down, OXY. It's a lot of short sale restriction all over the place today. Spider rolling over. NCLH halted. Fro rolling over. JetBlue first bounce. And JetBlue first bounce. NCLH now resumed. Pan is taking a little bit of time right there. See JetBlue. Response flow. So I wanted to put this one here. Okay, there you go. All right, watching that blue here for a rollover trade. This was a name that made me kind of cuckoo the other day. Possible bear flag formation on a 5 minutes. 877. 877. Let's see if I can have here's the issue, and I wanted to show you something real quick on when it comes to Pen and JetBlue and all those names. You can see the flush down very fast, right? And just a couple of candles. And you can see that the faster that it moved down, especially here on Pen, the 1 minute time frame, the faster you went down. Look at the bounce right off the 1008, right? Got 1005 here. That was our prior support. Bounce off of there, and yes, it did roll over, but the rollover was a little slower down the bounce. The faster it comes down, or the harder, and the faster it comes down, the harder it comes right back up. You can see Pen right now with that doji looks a little better to me than JetBlue. JetBlue 765. 8. Pen. let's see here. We got a low of 987. We get under there 987. We can go to 747. So let me see here. I'll try to put in an order, a retest here on this consolidation. 995. Already went to 10. Screw it. Okay, let me see this 5-minute flags. 5-minute flags. Five-minute flags. Good idea, Richie. Good idea. Okay, so we get C-pen with a consolidation around pen 1008. It's bouncing now. JetBlue's the same thing. Let me just stay with pen. View app 1044. Okay. So my orders are getting rejected. Go to OXY. little bit of consolidation, looking at a small pennant on the 1 minute time frame on OXY. Short sale restriction as well. I have 1065. My orders were rejected on pen. I couldn't get the fills. Watching this small pennant formation on OXY. Next leg down, 945. I see I have a short sale restriction here as well. But let's see if we can get Alright, so I have an order pending to be filled. At 1055, a small push up might get me filled. Okay, so I'm seeing decent support on OXY at 1050. High of the flag is 1065. High of that flag is 1065. We'll move to the 15 minutes. Support in the 15, we can see low at 1060. Yes, is that it? Yeah, 1060. Under that, can go down all the way to 945. A little bit of selling going through at 1054. See if we can break the low here of 1044, 1046 on OXY. Decent move down. Take a little picture on this. I don't like this consolidation too much, to be honest with you. But I think there is a very strong possibility for the next leg down here. Thank you for those of you that have liked the stream. Okay, watching OXY pre-close here. We have a formation and this consolidation on the 1 minute. Watching 1054 resistance. Selling at 1054. It's a little bit of selling at 1054. And obviously I wanted to hold. I got a 10. I got filled at 1055. I got filled at 1055. JetBlue now rolling over right back down. Also pen, OXY right here. AIM, Tilray, JetBlue, INO, CYDI, CYDY. This consolidation I'm not liking too much. It's taking way too long to break The bounce is not too strong on this stock, to be honest. Let me see if I can see some news here. OXY. OXY, strong consolidation. A little bit of support again at 1050. If we can absorb that support, we're gonna go down, watching the low of the prior 5-minute candle, 1050. If we can go under the 1050, that would be lovely. That support might end up getting absorbed. But I can see support at 1050 here. Can still see support at 1050. Again, I'm short OXY 1055. That flag is taking a little long. About to close that 5-minute candle in about 20 seconds. I can see strong selling at 1052. A little bit of support still at 1050, 1051. Guys, let me know if the audio is good. If you're enjoying the stream, I appreciate. Whenever you have a chance, you don't have to rush that. Obviously, you don't have to. I'm just asking for a favor whenever you have a chance. All right, so this consolidation here, it's a little strong, more than what I would like to see, to be honest with you. Okay, JetBlue coming right back up. Same thing with NCLH and Penn, and okay, now we're dropping nicely on OXY. I'm gonna take a picture here. Okay. Nice drop. Extremely good drop. Watching the sell-off. Support at 1036. Still dropping, $10.35. I held all the way through this little consolidation here. After the pennant didn't break right away, it held, and now we're dropping. See the sell-off, 1034. Selling 1033, a little bit of support right there. A couple of people taking profits around $10.30. I see a little bit of buying here. Not gonna hold. It's gonna go some more. that's great. To have a little bit of consolidation around here, a little bounce. We can see a little hammer right here, a little hammer. People taking a little bit of profits right there, $10.33. I'm still holding. I'm gonna hold a little bit more. I'm gonna take a little picture here again. And I can see somebody trying to buy 10,000 shares, 11,000 shares actually at $10.30. 11,000 shares, $10.30 right there. Again, I'm watching the chart. I'm not really paying much attention to my P&L. I don't have my P&L there to show anyway. I don't have my P&L there showing how much I'm up or down. I know where I got in, 1055. 1055. See somebody trying to buy 14,000 shares at 1030. Not really. Support is probably not gonna hold there anyway. I'm trying to, you know what? I'm gonna put an order. Stop limit order to get me at around 10:06. Fishing order right there to get me filled with half of my shares at 10:03. Half of my position at 10:03 going down. This ship is coming down, guys. Ship is coming down. Ship is coming down. I'm gonna be sharing those pictures with you in a second. This thing is looking pretty decent, pretty good. Coming down. Half my position. 10:03. 10:07. Trigger price. Stop limit order to buy half. Stop limit order to buy half. Give me out half. Watching this on drop. Still a lot of selling going through at 10:22. 10:22. I consolidate a little bit more. I can say that I'm in the driver's seat. That's what right now. Bull flag formation on the 1 minute time frame. Bull flag formation on the 1 minute time frame. Watching the selling going through at 10:26. 10:26. We might come down some more right here. A lot of sell-off. I mean, big sellers. There's no support around here. There's really not strong support. That support is not gonna hold. It's not showing that like it's gonna hold too much. Yep, coming down. Coming down. Watching 1023, $10.23. A little bit of selling at 1024. Little consolidation. The low right here of this 1 minute time frame candle, $10.20. $10.20 in this one here. I want to see it taken out. I want to see it taken out. Let me show you something real quick. $10.20. A little bit of support at 10.22 there. I don't like that too much. Come on, you gotta keep dropping, baby. Keep dropping. You can do it. Keep dropping. A little bit of consolidation at $10.23 here. Looking for a test of close to $10. I'm not waiting for the 10 to hit. I'm not waiting for the 10 to hit. 10.23 sell-off. Selling at $10.23. Ooh, what in the world? Somebody buying 10,000 shares at 10.27. All right, baby. Don't worry about it. A little hammer right there. Support at 10.29. Somebody got to take profits. That ain't me though. Still holding a little bit here. SPCB. What is that? SPCB. Oh, take a look at that, guys. SPCB. 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 Okay, sellers coming in at 10:30 again. Watching the bull flag, the bear flag pattern on the 5-minute time frame. Bear flag pattern, the 5-minute time frame. PSTV. What's going on with PSTV? Nah. SPCB. Keep it there. Rolling higher. 5-minute time frame bull flag. A little consolidation. Sell off at $10.30. Big sellers are stepping in. Big sellers stepping in on OXY. OXY. Big sellers stepping in. 10:30. 10:30. Coming down. Come on, guys. Roll it over. Roll it over. That's enough. Okay, we got 10.26. 10.26 slow. All right. A little bit more time for this bear flag pattern to develop. Hard rejection right there. A little bit of support here. and CLH dropping. Think SPCB got holded again? Did it get holded? Yeah, it got holded. I'm not gonna be trading that one. Alright, I'm watching and paying attention to OXY here. Filled 1055. 1.5 minutes for that pattern to close, that bear flag pattern to close in the 5-minute time frame. Bear flag pattern, 5-minute time frame. Bear flag pattern. INO coming higher though, or at least it's kind of showing that it wants to. OXY. What a beautiful downtrend from the 1140, kind of close to 1140, all the way to 10 something. So nice. Overall market right now holding tight, 256.30 on the spider. 40 more seconds to go on this 5-minute time frame candle. I'm watching this bounce, about to get that, maybe the last push to roll over. Maybe the last push before it rolls over, right back down. Waiting for this bear flag pattern on the 5-minute time frame. Bear flag pattern on the 5-minute time frame. $10.33. It has held very strongly around here. Sellers coming in, $10.33. Okay, we just closed that candle. See if we start rolling over around here. Prior low on the 1, 10.35. 10.35. Okay, trying to hold it off right here. Trying to hold it off right here. We got a 945 range to 945. Obviously we got the $9 hold area, $9 hold dollar area of support on the way there. Still getting a little bit of support around $10.32, 10.33, 10.32. They really trying to hold it around here. Once we get this level taken off, we might just go down hard. Printing some red candles here. Prior 1 minute, bunch of dojis prior 1 minute, $10.31. Sellers coming in right here, 10.32. Getting filled. Getting filled, 10.31. Not much support at 10.30. Yes, yes, yes. $10.25 coming in. There you go. Nice. Nice bear flag pattern. Taking another picture here. Nice bear flag pattern on the 5 minutes. This is something that I like to do, guys. Take pictures here just so I can show you later. Keep an eye on it myself, honestly, for like you know, for my records, study all of those things, but you know, to be able to show you guys exactly what I'm looking at, I like to store those pictures on, you know, for my records. 1023 will come in a few minutes. 1023 will come in. We don't really see a lot of support around here. We see a lot of 1022s trying to roll in. They're trying to, you know, there's a lot of people trying to, you know, take profits around 1025. But this it's probably not going to hold around here too much. This is a strong wall of sellers at 1026. Strong wall of sellers at 1026 there. $10.25 support. Holding 10.25. What's the low of the prior 5-minute candle? Prior 5-minute candle low 10.26. 10.26 right here. 10.26. We're hitting that 10.26 right now. $10.25 support. 10.25 support. Still trying to hold it off. A little bit of consolidation there. Watching AIM 329 has a leg there. I have a trend line set for $3.29. 329. I don't know why I have that there. I just say to say I have it there. Okay, so we're taking out the prior low on the 5-minute time frame candle, and we got a 1020. We got a 1020 on the 5 minutes, 1020 5 minutes. If we take that out, we're gonna flush all the way down to the probably to the $10 area. See a little bit of selling going through here at 1024 still. 1024. Not a lot of support at 1023. We're gonna go roll back down to 1020. 1020. Can't take out 1023. We're gonna go right back down 1020. You can see level 2 right there on the spot. Looking pretty decent though. This downtrend is coming in hard here. $10.22. Sellers at 10.23. Taking another picture here. Guys, I just hope you guys don't get annoyed by me taking so many screenshots. But I like keeping things to my record so that way I can show it to you later. Small account challenge though. 1020. Gotta take out 1020. Again, small account challenge. For those of you that didn't know. CMEG. CMEG powered by DAS Pro. Some people like Sterling. I haven't tried. I am very familiar with DAS. I like to keep it that way. I get my fills very quickly through DAS, Direct Market Access Broker. Support at 1021, 1021. They're really trying to hold it here. People getting the shares out at 1021. Here's the reason why. Look at the low of the 5 minute right here. We got a 1020. So we got support at 1020 and 1021 here. Let me try to show it to you. On Discord, actually. Discord. And let me see here. That's the Discord group invite there. If you want to take a look at the pictures that I'm taking with my level 2 and all that kind of stuff. A little consolidation around $10.22 support here, but there's a lot of selling going through still and a lot of buying too at 1021, 1022. We might end up pushing the price higher a little bit here before we can just roll over, go right back down. My apologies. Again, 1021 is the support. We got a low of 1020 right here in this 5-minute bear flag pattern. Bear flag pattern on the 5. We have a 1020 low. We got to be taking that one out. And so there's a lot of people trying to get their fills around this area of support. If we can take this out, we're going to go down. My apologies. My throat got something there. Big seller, a big buy is coming in at 1021. 1021. They're gonna push the price higher. Big buy is at 1021 though. Huge buy is at 1021. Okay, now let's see. I have to rethink my strategy here a little bit. Should I hold? Should I take something out? You know what? I'm gonna hold. Why? Because if we get this taken out, I'm gonna come right back down, and this probably is gonna reject somebody trying to take an order out right there when there's a lot of somebody was trying to sell or cover into the sell-off, because this is a prior support, and there's a lot of people that want to short this thing, and there's somebody that wanted to cover into this sell-offs to make sure that this person was going to get his shares covered in his fill right there. So we have a little bit of consolidation around here. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna bounce a little bit here. Strong support at 1021. Strong support at 1021. Okay, looking at this consolidation here, here's what I see so far on you gotta pay attention to this. Look at this bottom right here. We need to reject this price, come right back down in. I'm gonna be paying attention to this area here. See if we can get this sellers to come right back in at $10.29, or if we're gonna keep having that support to come right back up. If we're going to find a bottom and shoot the price right back up. because if that happens, then I have to rethink my strategy a little bit here and try to get something out to be able to come right back down there. Again, I got in a 1055, short 1055, short 1055. Getting a lot of support around this area. Nope, support disappears. It just disappeared. Sellers are coming right back in. We got a shooting star on the 5, which is okay, which is good. I'm looking for the test of the $10. I have a stop limit order to get me out half of my position at 10.07. Trigger price 10.07 with a limit at 10.03. See if we can get that fill. Coming right back in. For those of you, again, we have an invitation on Discord on these right there on the link on the description, or actually on the how do you call it, the thing on my apologies, the on the chat. Okay, guys, the link at the description there. We got a flag formation on the 1 minute time frame, flagging on the 1, getting a little bit of support though on this area. Again, I'm watching this formation on the 1 minute. Watching this formation on the 1 minute, a little bit of consolidation on the 15 minutes. This candle just opened. We have a hammer on the 15, which I don't like that much though. Hammer on the 15 minutes. Show me that there can be a little bit of consolidation here. The trend might slow down over the next couple of minutes to come right back down. SPCB is halted though. SPCB halted. Yeah, SPCB halted on the way down though. SPCB halted on the way down. $10.32. $10.32. We have the 50 sitting at 10.37. Let me put a trend line here. $10.37 on the 1 minute. $10.37 on the 1 minute right here. Let's look at this. If we can reject this area, or if we're gonna keep on coming right back up. I want the same thing that happened with JetBlue to happen to me the other day. With JetBlue, I was right, but my hard stop actually took me out, and I wasn't able to get what I was looking for. And then the move happened when I was already out. So that's probably, you know, that's pretty much not a great thing for me. That happened the other day on JetBlue on Friday. We're giving a lot of support right back up to 1050. Again, the issue that we had here was the 15-minute time frame here. We had a hammer on the 15 minutes. Hammer on the 15 minutes. That actually that shows right on the spot that you're gonna have a bounce and a little consolidation. So for the next couple of minutes, this thing is actually going to either go sideways or come right back up. But we saw a bottom right here. The price was actually finding a floor, and this U-turn here that we're having is really not great. It's really not great because I got in around this area and the price coming right back up there. So for me to now take my profits, I have to wait till the price comes right back down, and that's gonna take a another couple of minutes, another half an hour probably, to whatever. It's already 10:35. I should have been out of here on this thing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a decent move down on OXY. Let me see what else is happening. Pan is actually showing. Pan. We'll move out of OXY for a second. Look at Pan is doing here. And let me try to get a pen. Look at Pen for a second here. Pen has a short sell restriction, and try to put on Pen. Okay, watching OXY again. $1/2 resistance right here. You have this shoot up right here. Let me take out this 50. We got the BWAP sitting at 1057. $1/2 area of support. Watching Pen as well. It's a little bit of consolidation on Pen. Yeah, we have a decent move down if we can get under the $10 there. I mean under the $11. I'm sorry, $11. Watching OXY. OXY doji on the 1. Shooting star formation. Watching level 2 on OXY, rejecting $1/2 right there. 1047 coming down. We have about another 7 minutes to close in the 1 minute. 1 minute, 15-minute candle coming up. We had a decent, we probably have a decent move down here. If we can replicate what that 15-minute candle did right here on this move higher, rejecting hard on the 1 minute. We had a decent uptrend on the 15 minutes. It's showing that we might end up having a doji star formation on the 5. Doji star formation on the 5 to come right back down towards 1021 that we were sitting the first time around. Sellers coming in. This time around it's probably going to be a little bit slower because it's already 10:41, so the first hour of the trading session went off, and the volume is going to be a little bit slower this time around. Volume is going to be a little bit slower this time around, so we got to be a little bit more patient with the moves here. Coming down. See, we have the 50 sitting at 1036. Sell off going through. Watching pen though, a little bit of consolidation. I need to watch pen. I want to watch pen here on the minute. See what pen is doing. Determine if we're gonna come down. Again, we need to be a little bit more patient with the move here. But to be honest with you, until we get under the 50, I'm not greatly comfortable with this move on OXY. And another thing is that until we close that 15-minute candle, it's really not great. Until we close that 15-minute candle, I'm really not too greatly appreciative of this thing. We're printing kind of lower highs now, which is good, but I see the bits being slapped a little bit more than the sell-off that we had earlier today. We have about another 3 minutes on the 15-minute. Not a strong buying. We can see they're trying to hold it off right here around this area, but there's some sellers coming in at 1045. So seems like the price is gonna keep on trending lower again. We have about another 2 minutes to close on the 15 minutes, which is good. After we can close that candle in the 15 minutes, we might be able to come right back down, and I would definitely like to see it get under the 50 on the 1 minute. It will give me a little bit more, how can I say, a little bit better idea that we can actually trend right back lower to where we were trading when we found this little floor right here on this pattern, on this kind of symmetrical triangle formation on the 1 minute time frame. A little bit of consolidation of flag around 1044 on OXY. Patterns are going to be a little bit more tricky this time around, so I'm not going to be playing around with it too much, to be honest. Again, because the patterns are going to be a little bit more tricky now. The volume is not going to be as much as we had in the first hour, which is the best thing. And we can see JetBlue go all the way up to the 100 on the 5. Same thing with Penn and other names as well. Got about 10 seconds to close this 15-minute candle. A little bit of selling coming through at 1053. Topping candle on the 1. Topping candle on the 1. 15-minute candle closed. A little bit of indecision right here at $10.51. Seems like the sellers are coming in. Buyers are holding on still. See what we're gonna do here. We already closed a 15-minute candle, so I think we're gonna come down, test the 50 simple moving average on the 1. Sitting at $10.35. I think ABDL will eventually come down. ABDL and CLH. It's coming down hard, and CLH. Doji at 1055, 1055, 1054. Let's go back here and cancel this order that I had at 1003 because we are a long way from home now. And still getting a little bit of support around this area. So, lesson for everyone here, including myself. I shorted this one on this consolidation back here, broke the consolidation and flushed down all the way to what was the ceiling, the bottom here, 1020. Saw 1020 support right there. A lot of buying going through at 1020. You can see here that I tapped this flag formation 1065, the high on this flag consolidation, and I let it come right back up to this area. Still holding. I haven't sold anything yet. Having that idea that we were going to have a test of $10. It didn't have the follow through that I was looking for, and I have my order, half of my order at 1007. And then I had also a stop limit order to sell at 1007, trigger price with a 1003 limit price. We can see here that 1065 is pretty close to, which is the high of that flag that I was looking. You can see that 15-minute time frame candle going right back up towards the $10.65, which is the high. That consolidation on the 1 minute that we had on the flag, first flag that we had here on the first flush. Trying to see if we're gonna roll over here, or we're gonna, that prior resistance is actually going to still be a resistance here, and we're gonna roll back down at 1065, which is the prior high, or we're actually going to keep on coming up. We're on top of the view app now, which is not a great thing, especially for me, which is still holding this thing. Let's see, we're under the view app, but we need to actually come down until we are under the 100, the 50. I don't feel great, to be honest with you. You can see kind of like a topping candle on the 15, but this support here is being a little bit strong. We have a doji on the 5. See if we can come right back down. But now, being almost 11, again, the volume has dried out a lot, and I'm not going to pretend that we will see this thing just flush down. Wow, I missed that entry on pen. Actually not, because I was talking about the low of look at pen right here on this, the low of the flag under the $11 mark. It just came in. We are about to get a crossover from the 100 and the VWAP. The 100 is about to get under the VWAP, which is somewhat okay. We're holding with a doji here on the 5. We have a decent range. All the way back down, and we have a topping candle on the 15. Now, taking all that in consideration, here's the issue: slower volume and a little bit more tricky patterns because of the volume as of right now. Things are not gonna move as fast. They're gonna be moving a lot slower. If I want to go right back down to 1020, which it might do because it's showing that this momentum is actually slowing on the 5, so we can come right back down. You can see here this little curve that we have on the stochastics, show this curve that we have here. So this thing could come right back down, and we can tap that 50 on the 1, come right back down. We can see this about to roll over here. It rejected that area of the high of this pin-up formation on the 5, and we can actually tap this area 945 in the daily, but it's not going to do it as fast. And especially, where's the market now? The market is coming down though, but again, I'm not expecting this thing to come down as fast as it did when the market opened today. We can see a doji on the 15 with about another 5 minutes to close that candle, and this thing is coming down now with a rejection of 1065, which is the high of the prior flag that we had on this starting flush that we had on the 1 minute time frame. Doji on the 15. Again, the reason why I held here is because I was looking at the 15. I repeated the 15-minute time frame several times. For those of you guys that were here, as of right now, I'm not break even. I am a little bit better than break even, but you know, I had a decent entry. Like when how long ago was that? Like a 10:15. Now what? No. I'm looking at the wrong candle here. Like a 10 o'clock. So I've been holding this thing for like an hour. I could have taken my money and just be out and probably gotten another entry here on the rollover right back down, but I didn't do that. So but that's milk under the bridge now, right? So can be thinking about that kind of stuff. Let me just see if I can ride this momentum down a little bit, try to get something out of this trade that I actually kind of messed up, because I could have been had a lot more profit than what I have right now, because of me being a little bit stubborn, I will say, holding more than I actually had to. I could have taken half out or whatever the first time around, but I didn't do it, right? And that's a bad thing on me, right? So again, that shows you that anybody can make mistakes. When I say anybody, I'm not saying that I'm a professional Superman type of trader. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that sometimes it's better to go in with a little bit of size. Again, the reason being is that, you know, I didn't go in with 1,000 shares because, again, this is a small account challenge, so I didn't go in with 1,000 shares. So I'm trying to now nickel and dime it. I got a 11,000 shares seller at 1046. When that will get absorbed, we're gonna probably flush more. And we have the 1040, the 100 simple moving average at 1040. Now if I had 1,000 shares taking 2,500 25 cents, it's $250 in the first couple of minutes of the market open. For me was could have been like the first 30 minutes, which is not bad at all, and I could have gotten another entry and do the right thing here, but I didn't do that, right? So that's pretty messed up on me. But again, this is a small account challenge, and I'm not trying to be a superhero here or nothing like that. There was big buyers going in at 1040. Again, 150 simple moving average on the 1 minute time frame at 1040. Let me try to take a picture of this trend here so you can see what I'm looking at on this thing here. Getting support again on the 50, getting support on the 50. Getting support on the 50. And the reason why you're getting support on the 50 is because you have the 50 simple moving average on the 1. That is probably gonna get absorbed, and we're probably gonna have a rejection there. The reason why I say that is because this move high right here, this push up was a little quick. So when you have this quick pops, at the same time you might have a move lower again, and you have this wick here on the 5. The chances are that we're gonna have that wick taken out, and we're gonna come under that 50 simple moving average on the 1 minute. And if we do that, we're gonna keep on flushing down. The prior low was 1040. Looking at 1040 here on the level 2, we can see a little bit of support there, but not as much as we had the first time around with people with 10 and 12,000 shares getting buying those areas, getting those areas covered. We don't have that same thing now, so we can see still a little bit of support around here. There's a little flag. If we can take out that 50, we're gonna come under that area. We see a little flag, and we see a little flag under the 100 and the 50 right here. This consolidation in between. I want to see the price get under the 50, so that way we can have this push down, because the price being in between the 100 and the 50 is not the best thing that you want to have, really. But still, I don't see a lot of support around this area. Not really that huge support. You can see a little bit of support and on this flag, but not that much support. So let's see what we can do here, if we're actually going to be able to break. And we see 1050 here. There's a little flag. Let's see if we can take out the prior low on that 5 minute time frame and just move lower. We like to see smaller, lower heights. We have this 50-minute candle that closed already with a doji. Doji on the 5, flag formation on the 1, with a gravestone doji on the 1. Volume kind of stepping in. You can see 1040 down there. If we can take this thing out on 1046, we can go down there. Watching the level 2 here. Doji on the 5 this is not great. It's really not too great though, because we have a crossover right here. The price is consolidating between the two trend lines. This is a lot of indecision right here. The price needs to come down, stay under the 100. If he breaks that 100, it's not great, because the 50 is still being a little bit of, the 50 is still being strong, being support here. We are trending in between the support and resistance, and we can see here that we have still not broken under this flag formation on the 1, this consolidation. For us to see something, needs to take out the 1050, and it's getting a little bit of support on this area. Looking at this curve on this 50 is not, something that I want to see, but it's still, stochastics is showing that the strength on this push up, on this bounce here on that screen candle, is not strong. That's according to the stochastics. It shows that it's not strong, right? So we want to see this price come right back down under the 100 on the 1 and take out the prior low on the 5 here, 1042, which will be something great to see. I'm trying to give you technical analysis read here on the current trend, and also using moving averages and all that kind of stuff. But while I do that, I'm kind of like telling you what I see, and with my own position still open, I'm giving you the read on this thing. So big seller at 1052. $half resistance right here at 1052. Again, guys, the first hour of the market is the best time, because the trends are a little bit more clear, volume is a little bit better. Now this second part of the morning, it's a little bit more tricky. The volume is a little bit slower, a little bit lower. I mean, the trends are a little bit slower. It takes a little bit more time to patterns to work and to move, really. So it's not, it's not great, but we have to work what we have. I don't feel great that I'm still in holding this thing, but it is what it is. I still see a possibility that we can run down. It's 11 selling, big sellers coming in, not huge, but somewhat decent sized sellers coming in at 1050. And see if we can push down the price under the 100, the 50. This consolidation here, I don't like too much, to be honest. This little consolidation reminds me really of the first one here on the 1 minute, a little bit over here, kind of the same type of stuff. But the problem is that here was better because we were under the 50 here. Here with this curve that we have here on that 50 simple moving average, this consolidation doesn't look too great. It is true that we still have held the 100, but it's not the greatest type of consolidation, because the 50 is way too close, and we are trading around the $0.50, which is, you know, hovering around that area. It's not something that I want to be, you know, like I don't want to hold around here too long. I don't want to be hovering around this area too long, because that's not, you know, that's not something I want to do. It's a little bit more risky to be holding on around this area. Look at that. That's breaking out of this formation here, and it's not something that I want to see, because look at the push down here was only 2 candles, and this thing can can push up right back on top of the 1065. So, you know, I'm really thinking that for me to be safe, it will be better if probably I start taking my position out, because the push down here doesn't show a lot of promise as of right now. It's a lot of support on 1055. Okay, so let me just start to, let's see here. One thing that I have noticed here on the 5 is that we have the same way that we got this floor right here, as we have in this ceiling here that it's rejecting a couple of times, but we are on hovering very close to the view app, and if we break this thing, this 1065 ceiling, this thing might push up higher towards the 50 on the 5 to 1081. That's 70. So let me just stop. This thing is taking a lot of support though. I put a hard stop already, around 1070. If it taps right there, it's gonna take me out. I really, at this point, I really don't care. I really don't want to take a chance, and it's probably gonna take me out here. Yeah, it took me out. So there you have it. Green trade turned out to into a red one. Great lesson for me and everybody else. It hit my hard stop and it took me out right there. Watching level 2 on OXY here. Coming right back down. Not messing with it no more. At least for now. Should have started the 5. I screwed up this trade on the move down because I was looking for a test of again, I wasn't such a big loser. I didn't really lose a lot of money, honestly. I paid. I took a 15 share loss. 15 cents. Again, guys, nothing wrong here. It gave me the move that I was looking for, right? So I got in at 355. Let's do some math here. Let's say use the calculator here. Calculator for a second. So I got in at 355. I mean 1055 minus 1020, and he moved 35 cents, right? So he moved 35 cents. I was holding a small size, so I tried to get the move to 50 cents and then to the dollar. You got strong and it rolled over. If you look at it right now, it's 1088. So again, it really did move in a decent way. I used levels on the daily. And it didn't fill those levels. But I kept my I kept the how do you call it? I kept my geez, man, come on, I'm looking for the word. I was oh my god, what's the word? Help me, somebody help me out. Gee, I forgot the word. I'm looking for the word. Looking for a word called whatever. I can't remember the word. You hit 11, going right back to the open today. It's been a strong mover today. After the first flush, you found a bottom. It did find a floor on the price. This is the reason why it rolled over. Came right back up. You can see that support that it took right here in this formation on the 5-minute time frame. Just bear with me for a second. I'm not trying to get into conspiracy theories right now or nothing like that. Big sellers 1103, 30,000 share seller at 1103, rolling the price right back down. I was looking at a video somebody sent me through WhatsApp yesterday of a Netflix series about what was happening now, the CV thing, and they speak about it plain and open on Netflix. And that's a 2015 or 2017 series that they have about the CV. You know, it's cuckoo though. It's cuckoo. Weird type of stuff though. Really weird type of stuff. You can see OXY here. I gotta say, I messed up on this one today. Took a short here going back around this consolidation. I saw it from far. Got in short sell restriction 1055, dropped, went to 420. I was 35-cent move down there. Found this floor on this formation, as you can see here. Came right back up, rolling up, and I held all the way through here. I stopped out. It wasn't a huge loss, but it was a loss after I was getting already 35 cents on the dollar. It wasn't a big kind of thing because I wasn't holding a huge amount of shares. Here I went in because I was looking for the test on 945 here. So I went to get the test. I put a half order, stop limit order to cover my position, half of it, with a trigger price of 1007, limit price 1003. But it turned around, came right back up, and I was looking for a test of the 10, and then a follow through move with half size all the way to 950. Didn't give it to me. I was trying to get that in, and it actually rolled over. So you can see they found this floor with this pattern. It came right back up. Again, the reason why I did that was because it wasn't a huge size, and I was holding that, looking for the test of that. Not trying to nickel and dime, although I gotta say 35 cents of the dollar is not so bad. But I didn't take that, and I screwed up this trade. As you can see here, found this floor with this pattern here, and I was actually holding because I thought that on this bounce we were going to have follow through move with, it showed a possibility of the bear flag pattern on the 5-minute time frame right here. But this thing had an inverted hammer on the 5 minutes and came right back up, rolling back up, bull flag here, and kept on rolling up. And so again, I messed up on that one, but I went in using daily levels and looking at the 15-minute time frame. We had a hammer right here, exactly where we found the floor. That wasn't a great thing for me. And it's kind of like a dollar move right now from where we found the floor all the way up to 1120. And it is what it is. It happened, and very unfortunate for me, and I wasn't able to get the profits that I was looking for. So another day, another trade, and see what happens here though. But the market really didn't give me that. I was able to keep my geez, man, I'm struggling with this word since the last couple of minutes. Help me out here. Jeez, man, when somebody does the same thing and they are consistent with I can't find the word. I'm sorry. If any of you guys on the stream can actually help me out, I really appreciate it. Honestly, I can't find the word that I'm looking for. But it's I only lost 15 cents per share on this trade, so it's not so bad. It's not so bad. So when somebody is consistent on doing the right thing, Jeez, I'm having problems with that word. I'm trying to say that I was able to sell at the spot that I figured this thing was going to be a bad thing. I put a hard stop at 1070 with a trigger price 1070 with a limit at 1072. If I didn't do that, look at how far this thing, like, you know, it's been resilient today, moving right back up. This thing actually got me on the opposite side when I was actually green nicely, meaning pattern wise 35 cents is not so bad, but I didn't take it. But what I'm trying to say is that I was able to get out when I needed to, and I was I wouldn't, that's not consistent, it's not the word, it's not dedication either. Well, I would say kind of efficient, but I'm looking for another word. I'm looking for another word, and I can't seem to remember. Can't remember. Can't remember the word. Discipline. Ah, you see, you're good. Disciplined. That's the word. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You see, I was looking for the word and I was like, okay, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? And I couldn't find it, but you got it. You got it. Thank you. You guys are crazy. On the stream, I'm actually laughing with this thing that startup posted there, a picture about some SOM or ZOM instead of Zoom. You guys are quite something. Microsoft. OXY rolling over. This OXY has quite something. It's been quite something today. God, I'm forgetting about what I need to. I'm looking for something here. That's not it. Come on now, where are you? That's not either. That's not. No. Could it be this? I think it's this. Okay. Let's see here. 566. $566 plus 78. 644. 644. $21.44. All right, so 644 divided by 2. With ACM fees and everything, I paid $3.22 for my orders. So $5.66 per trade plus 78 cents on the ECM fees, and a couple other cents that I paid. Total lost today $21.48. NCLH in the drop. NCLH. Wow, OXY is being resilient here. Midday. Too close to midday now. I'm not gonna take any trades here. NCLH, pretty decent move down. It actually, this is another one that I was looking at this morning, but this range here didn't really work out too well. Buddy, I'm glad you did, man. You found the word. Found the word, man. You found the word. Found the word. That's right. Live to trade another day. Live to trade another day. Take care, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you in a little while. Okay. Got it. 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of midday now. Looking at OXY, CLH. Not doing actually what I was looking for. And let's see here. Yeah, OXY seems to be setting up for a rundown. Midday now. Too tricky though. I honestly wouldn't take this trade. OXY. I wouldn't take the trade here though, to be honest. I will not take the trade here. Anyway guys, it's midday now. I'm gonna cut the stream for a little while. I wish you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys in a little while, and I'll make the video now giving you details of exactly what happened to me today. For now, I'll let you guys go. I wish you the best rest of your day, and